Hey everybody, it's Pancake Armor Man. Welcome back to yet another episode of Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon Versus. Today I'm joined by...
Lady Gear, you, and I gotta ask, why are we playing this? Can we just go back to Dead or Alive?
No. You may be wondering why I don't sound enthusiastic today. Do you see what mission I'm on?
Chilly
Just take a good look
ride.
at that because we're going into the mission in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Ah!
go.
Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Alright, and keeping up with tradition throughout the entire verses, I will not be skipping over the opening cinematic for this one. So yay! We're in the end game now. So how are you doing, Pancake?
I wish I was there. Not so good. Because I'm on the worst boss fight in the entire game.
It's not that bad. Although, this boss was my favorite moment during the Let's Play, because I got super close to it and I completely failed. So that blooper was in like the next episode after that. That was one of my favorite moments of the Let's Play.
Oh my word! Okay.
And now we're moving on to the treacherous
Come on,
mad
hit him,
side.
hit him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, get it. No!
What have you done? What have you done?
Yeah, that's the gimmick of this boss. You have to get rid of all its ice, or else it will heal itself. And the really bad thing about Dark Moon is that aiming isn't really your friend in this game.
Hmm. Yeah. This one is like really. This one's a lot easier with the gyro controls, which isn't exactly easy for Pancake to do right now. So if you're having, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I had to say during before we started this recording this. If you can't really see Pancake's screen that well, we apologize. There's not much we can do about that.
Oh my lordy!
Alright. So this area right here.
Again! Again! Again!
This area right here, I have a bit of a story with this area. So this area specifically brings back a memory that's not that great. The first time that I played through this game, I think I was living in Florida at the time. And around this time, I was living in, I think it was an RV. And the thing that sucks about RVs is that they're not that great living in when it's like raining and stuff like that. So Florida has a lot of tropical storms now and then, and I was playing this one in my room at the time that a really nasty tropical storm was happening, and that wasn't a very pleasant experience. So whenever I get back to that area, I always think of that part, and it's not really that pleasant.
Alright.
How are you doing over there?
There we go! And before the fiend overheated, Jesus Christ. Ah,
Yeah, that's another thing that sucks about that boss is that the thing you're riding on can overheat, which isn't very nice. I'd say like that one and the one before it, those are like really the only two bosses in the game that I like, outright don't really like that much. But other than that, the rest of them are pretty fun.
yeah. I just don't understand why they even put a boss like this in the game. Because it really does not fit the game at all.
Mm. Ooh, a cliffside. That's scary. This area's not so bad. You just need to stand over in this area to turn the wheel, and then you go through the gate, and it's gonna be awesome. Ceremonial chamber. You can always tell when Pancake's concentrating super hard on the game because like he gets quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah. Just is how I roll.
Rolls. Egg rolls. Egg rolls are yummy. What,
I don't understand how that's a joke, but
you think I was referencing somebody else we know? I would never make fun of anyone's last name.
alright. Okay, now we're on the last part of the boss. Yay. There's a reason why I hate this boss so much. So when I first played this game, I got to this boss and I died so many times on this boss. This boss legitimately almost made me quit the game. And it takes a lot to get me to actually quit a game. So even when I'm frustrated with a game, I usually won't quit it because I'm very stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, thankfully after this, unless we do like a co-star of this where we force Brandon to play it or something like that, then I will never have to do it again after this is over. Except for me, because I'm probably going
yep.
to replay this game like 3 more times, at least, after we're done with this Let's Play versus thing. We may have,
Oh, he healed again.
we may have been negative towards this game at certain points, but like I gotta say, this is like easily one of my favorite 3DS games ever. Like, may very well be my absolute favorite 3DS game.
It's a great game, but definitely I can see why a lot of people consider this to be the weakest in the series.
Mm-hmm. This might be a controversial opinion, but like I kind of think the first one's my least favorite in the series, and I know that's a very controversial opinion because I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything like that. I think it's fantastic. It's just I think I like the playstyle of Dark Moon and Luigi's Mansion 3 just a bit more. So there's my controversial opinion that people yell at me for today. Greenie, get out of here.
All right.
That was rude. That guy scared me while the other one was punching me.
And we got the boss.
Yeah! We did it. We did it. Oh yeah. Wait. I'm not supposed to be cheering you on. Screw you. You're supposed to do it again. I don't think there's anything here that I need. Yeah, it's just a gemstone.
All right, now time to see Luigi's sick dance moves. Very sick. All right, let's see how poorly we did. 6 minutes. Ghost captured. Health loss. Two star. Screw you, game.
You didn't say it right.
No, I said it correctly. I said screw you, game. So.
Alright, so,
All right.
a bit of a tip I'll give you right now for the next level. When you're going through the maze areas, remember that after you go through the underground lab, you don't need to go through any of the other rooms. You just need to go to the room behind you, and then immediately head left, and that's where you're supposed to go. Everything else is for gemstones.
Okay, so yeah, front door key. All right.
It's like a...
And I gotta say, this last mansion is my absolute favorite mansion in the whole series.
Mm-hmm. I think I said during the Let's Play that the Secret Mine was my favorite, but then as I was continuing on through the Let's Play, I realized that that's not accurate. My favorite is this one. Because, like, this one...
Yeah.
This one just feels like a whole complete game on its own with how much you have to explore in the mansion.
Honestly, I think nothing against the developers, but I think they put a lot more effort in this mansion than they did the other ones, in all honesty, because this one is just... It's the most like the first game with the amount of exploration you have to do. And it's like, if you didn't like the game up to this point, you'll probably love the game when you get here. And I know it takes quite a long time to get to this point of the game, but it is definitely worth it, you know?
I think that's the best way to word that. Clear time. Ghost captured. Health lost. Treasure. Rank 1 star because I took a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Save.
Okay, don't fall over, Luigi. Don't fall over.
Fall over. Fall over. Fall over. Welcome back,
I
youngster.
just, oh man, I just love this mansion so much.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna chase down my absolute favorite character in the whole game again, the Polter Pup. Way better than the Polter Kitty.
Mm. The weird thing is, I love the Porter Pup, but I don't really like the gameplay. Because repeating through a lot of stuff over and over again. And in Luigi's Mansion 3, it's the opposite. I love the Porter Kitty character, but like actually playing through the I'm mixing it up. But the Porter Kitty, I think, is an okay character, but I think the gameplay is a lot better handled in that one because it's segmented into only a few parts throughout the game rather than it appearing like in every single world you go through in this one.
I think the Polter Kitty is actually worse than the Polter Pup because when it came to the Polter Pup, you only had to explore for really one mission through a little bit of the mansion. But for the Polter Kitty, they make you backtrack so far, and it's just not fun at all.
Mm.
Especially when I encountered a glitch that I had to open up a previous save state to, go back and fix.
You should really be like a quality tester for games because you come across glitches like so frequently.
You know what? I actually did consider being a game tester for Nintendo at one point in my life,
Mm.
but you have to move to Redmond, and I don't really want to move that far out into the city. So,
Yeah, I thought about that for a while too, but the thing is, I'd rather be like developing the games and testing them. So that's a big reason why I decided I want to be a programmer instead.
yeah.
And that's why I'm going to college. And college is gross.
I've always wanted to work on a video game. I know I can't really do art, but I've always wanted to be like a story editor or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
or like a game, but you know, or a developer. But I've actually have not learned how to develop games, even though I literally have a book about game development on my shelf. So
I'll tell you this to anybody who wants to get into programming and things like that. Um, Start with C Sharp, because C Sharp is a perfect balance of old school programming and things that are simplified for modern days. C Sharp is probably one of the better ones to start with. Do not start with C++. C++ is horrible. It's easily my least favorite program that I've ever had to work with.
no, I want to start with JavaScript. I want to start with something so old that nobody uses anymore.
um, as for engines and things like that, like Game Maker Studio is probably one of the more beginner-friendly ones to start with because it has a drag and drop thing. I think Unreal is starting to do a drag and drop, but it's not nearly as. Oh my god! Oh my god! No! 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 No!
Oh yeah, I
You!
remember what I'm supposed to do now.
No!
If I remember right, I'm supposed to. Oh yeah, no, I remember. I remember. Okay.
I literally got
You right
stuck.
there?
I literally got stuck in the corner, and the stupid greedy want to get away.
Gotta light these like a firework because baby, you're a fire. I think I got them all to work.
Let him going. Ah, ah, ah.
Oh
Leave him
no!
going.
It's
Ah,
a suit of armor.
ah. Hey, that can't be an armored man. It's not a pancake. Did you
Now,
did you
I
get my
actually
joke?
do really think the suit. Yeah, I did. I do think the suits of armor are probably my favorite enemies in this game because, like, I don't know. I just love the idea. It's so old. It's so old horror movie just the suits of armor
Mm.
just going after you, and I just really love anything that feels like an old B-rated horror movie. So, God, because those are classic. So it's just right up my alley. I'm a film buff, so you know I like movies and all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah. One of my favorite non-ghost enemies is the mummies, because it's fun to fight them in general.
all right, so
But
haunted catacombs. I just have to go into the room behind me, right?
um, is that the first? Not yet. Not yet. Just go through that area. You should be able to find your
This
way through.
area.
Go. Yeah.
Okay, no, this area I've always had a difficult time with, no matter what, because like even when I know the path, I still have a difficult time with it.
Yeah. After you get through this area and after you go through the laboratory, that's where you, um, like immediately start going down and stuff like that. But yeah, the mummy is one of my favorite now ghost enemies in game because in the very first trailer, that was the enemy that showed up towards the end, and I remember seeing the trailer the first time. I was like, oh, they're gonna have more supernatural stuff than just ghosts in this game. This game's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and then it was just Ghost. You know,
Mm,
I like this game. I kind of wish they did have more supernatural stuff like mummies and all that sort of stuff
mm.
instead of them just being the ghost in suits. But you know,
I will say,
where's that sneaker?
I'll say that even though I really loved Luigi's Mansion 3, I think that game probably has like the weakest enemy design, because they feel like a tier down, like a step down from what they were going with in this game, and a lot of them kind of fight the same as they do in Dark Moon. So yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of the enemy designs in Luigi's Mansion 3, but otherwise it's a pretty fun game.
Honestly, I will agree with you on that. I do think they're just rehashes of the ghost in this game, especially the sneaker-like enemies and all that sort of stuff, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. I
Mm.
wonder what happens when you do this. It just means that, I wonder what happens when you shock the suit armor.
I believe that's only for a gem.
Oh well.
Oh no, it's a boo. Never mind.
Am I stuck here doing this?
I think you can leave anytime.
Nope. Nope, I can leave.
I'm in the star level where you fire.
Okay, these suits of armors,
Back, back, back.
these suits of
Back,
armor
back, back, back,
actually
back.
point to the correct direction if I remember right.
No. Back. That's only for a gem.
Oh.
Oh, the thing I was doing was only for a gem too. Whoops. Yeah, for those of you who haven't watched the previous episodes, I could see Pancake's screen because I'm recording both of our screens at the same time. But even then, I'm trying not to use it too much. Um, but like if he needs my help or anything like that, then I'll point him in the right direction.
I'm just a bit lost, but I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Okay, so
All right, head back to that area, and then head all the way down to the left. That is the opposite of left.
okay, run. That was right. That was right. Okay.
Yep.
I'm smart. I'm a smart person.
I love the music changes in
Like
this.
I just have a very high IQ that I have such a high level of IQ. I can play video games. I can play them. That doesn't mean I'm good at them, but you know.
So you know that trick when you're a kid where you're taught that to know left and right, you make the L's with your hands?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I still got confused
Yeah,
on
that's
that.
how I usually.
I still got confused on that because I didn't know if they meant palms in or palms out. Because if your palms are in, then the L's on the right hand, and that always confused me.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright.
Alright, now I want to head down here. I think I'm going the right way. Alright.
If I
Yeah.
remember right, I think the Poultry Pup is somewhere in here.
If you need help again, let me know.
Nah, I think I got it. We're almost done with the episode anyway, so.
I mean, technically we're over time, but you have enough time to finish that level.
Oh god, my thumb really hurts right now. Like, holy hell.
Mm.
Some dollar bills, dollar bills.
Make it rain.
Alright. We're gonna make it rain on them.
Mm. So something kind of funny that happened between videos. So
There you are. There you are. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna get you.
oh yeah, Mario, oh yeah, Mario #1. Wahoo, here we go.
And we did it.
Um, Something funny that happened between videos was that James usually edits most of these videos, but because of the Dead or Alive gag at the beginning of the previous one, um, and I took over editing for that episode, and so like afterwards, James was like, "You didn't get mad at me," but he was like, "So am I not editing Dark Moon Versus anymore, or what's going on?"
Alright. How far are you into the mission you're currently on?
After I just finished that. So I got the 2 toads now. I'm gonna head back to the center. That's gonna take a moment or so. So I believe now's a good time to end the video.
Right. Well, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon Versus. I've been Pancake Armin.
I'm Lady Gear to you.
And if you like this video, make sure to share it with your friends on Discord and Twitter. Let's get out of here.